2025 could be the year that could change everything for you. But I want to ask you this. What's something that you're currently doing today to make that actually happen? If you're watching this video right now, it means you already have something very powerful and life-changing. That means meron ka ng access sa internet. And with that, you have the chance to create something incredible for yourself. But here's the thing. Yung opportunity kasi, it doesn't mean anything unless you truly take action on it. So I want you to stick with me until the end of this video because I will share with you exactly what I truly believe is the best business to start this 2025. Something that changed my life completely. But before we dive into that, let me introduce myself to you quickly. Hello, welcome to my video. If you don't know me yet, my name is Chrys Tiu. And for the past 2 years, I've been running my own digital marketing agency, helping businesses grow their sales and revenue, both locally and internationally. But I want to tell you that it hasn't been always like this. When I was literally starting out in business, I tried a lot of things. Nagbenta ako ng insurance, I was joining multiple network marketing companies, I was selling ukay-ukay clothes, and I tried to build my own food brand. Nagbenta ako ng food products na akala ko maging successful na ako. And a lot of other stuff. And while all of those things give me a lot of experiences, none of them actually gave me the results I was looking for. That is why later in this video, I will tell you that one business that finally worked for me. A business model that has the power to change your life too. And if you're excited, I want you to comment down below this video, I believe in myself. So, to get things started, let's talk about that one thing you need to win in 2025. Number one is the foundation of winning. If you want 2025 to be different, you need to approach with the right mindset. I know you might be thinking, it sounds so cliche. A lot of people have been talking about mindset. But you know what? I know what it feels like when you are stuck. To want more out of life, but you don't know where to start. You know what I mean? And here's what I learned. You just need to find something that you are willing to commit to. It doesn't have to be perfect. You don't need to have everything figured out. But what you need to do is just literally to take that very first step. And for me, I found my passion in helping businesses grow online. That became the foundation of what I do today. But for you, it might be something completely different. Maybe you know how to bake or you have a talent for creating delicious cakes or pastries. Just imagine if you can turn that into a business where you can cater to events. Or maybe you are great at arts and crafts. You could start selling handmade items online or even offer workshops to teach others your unique skills, right? Or perhaps nanonood ka right now and you are a skilled photographer, or you have a talent for, let's say, playing an instrument, or you're great at tutoring others in math or English. And even for someone who loves gaming, there are a lot of opportunities to monetize your passion. That could be streaming, creating tutorials, or even coaching other players to become better players like you. So you see what I see here? And let's not forget, if you're good with tech or marunong ka mag-create ng websites, mag-edit ng videos, mag-manage ng social media, these are the skills I've mentioned that a lot of people and businesses are willing to pay for. The truth is, your starting point can literally be anything. What matters most is that you just take action on it. Because the longer you wait, the harder it becomes to make a change. And later in this video, I will also share with you why I believe a service-based business like a marketing agency can be one of the best ways to start. But for now, I want you to reflect. Ano ba yung skill? Ano ba yung talent? Ano ba yung passion na meron ako right now that I could actually build up this year 2025 and just scale up? Because you do not need to reinvent your wheel. Sometimes kasi the answer is already within you. It's just waiting to be discovered. Number two is, I want to talk about your circle. These are the people you surround yourself with. Let me ask you, who are these people you're spending your time the most with? Are these people lifting you up, or are these people holding you back? Because your circle has a huge impact on your success. If you are surrounded by people na nagda-doubt sa'yo, nag-discourage sa'yo, or people who just settle for less, you know what? That energy can actually rub off on you. And that is why I want to tell you, if you're surrounded by ambitious, supportive, goal-oriented people, you'll always start to see what's possible in your life. I want to give you an example. Inside my own circle, we constantly challenge and support each other. We celebrate each other's wins, we push each other's through tough times, and that's what I want you to think about right now. Are you actually surrounded with people who inspire you to grow, to push you to grow? Because in 2025, if you want this year to be your year, hindi lang yung declaration. You need a circle of friends, an environment that's as hungry for success as you are. Sumama ka sa mga tao that could empower you. People who have the same passion, drive, fire as you. And that's how important your circle is. Number 3, do you need money to start a business? And here's a common question I always get. Chris, do I need a lot of money to start a business? And I want to tell you directly, my answer is no. Especially if you're starting in the business. You don't need a lot of money to start. The worst thing you do is start a business with a lot of capital. The best way to start a business is a business that requires little to no capital at all. Especially when you're starting a service-based business, you do not need an inventory. You do not need a physical store. All you need, knowledge, effort, and the willingness to solve real problems. And I want you to think about this. If you're watching this video right now on the other side of the screen, you already have what you need, which is an internet connection. And that's all you need to get started. I want to give you an example. When I started my marketing agency, I didn't have a lot of money, but I learned how to help businesses grow, and I used that skill to create more value to people and to my customers and to my clients. And that's exactly what you can do the same. And later, I will explain to you why marketing agencies are perfect for beginners, even with zero capital or no experience at all. Number 4 is the internet renaissance. We are already living in the middle of the internet renaissance. Just imagine, businesses are moving online, consumers, customers, people are spending more time on social media, digital platforms to purchase, to buy products, or subscribe to services. And that is why a lot of businesses today are trying to transition and position themselves online. And because of that, the demand for digital services are literally exploding today. And if you're on the internet today and you're not trying to help businesses transition online, someone else will. And that is why I believe there's no better time than now to build something for yourself. And if you're here, you already have the tools that you need. You have access to the internet and the willingness to learn. The only question left for you, what are you going to do with it? And in just a moment, I will share the exact business that has worked for me and how you can get started. And here it is, the best business to start in 2025. After trying so many different things, I finally found what worked best for me. Building a digital marketing agency. Now, before you say, I already heard about this, Chris, narinig ko na yan, matagal na yan. Let me explain to you why this business model is so powerful and why I believe it's still the best business to start this 2025. Number 1, it's a service-based business, which means you don't need upfront inventory or huge capital to start. If you are here right now, you already have everything you need to get started. You just need an internet and a phone or a laptop. That's it. You don't need to buy inventory. You don't need to rent a physical store. You don't need massive amounts of capital. And I want you to think about that. Why do you have to make things hard for yourself? There are a lot of teenagers we see online making a lot of money, making millions online in their early 20s, even below 20 years old. Because businesses today, they pay for solutions to their problems. All you need to do is to learn this new skill that solves those problems, which is to solve their problems in transitioning online. So I want to give you an example. Let's say a business is struggling to get more customers online. You can offer a service to improve their online presence, manage their reputation to have a solid reputation, and maybe run ads, create content for them, whatever you enjoy doing online. And that's how you help them attract new customers. You are not buying or building products. You are simply using your knowledge to provide value to these businesses. And this is the beauty of a service-based business. You can start today with almost no risk and even no financial burden because you do not need a fancy setup to start. You just need to commit to learning and taking action. That's it. And second reason why I believe this is the best business model to start, the demand for digital marketing is literally massive. I want to share with you that I just saw an article from Forbes. The digital marketing service industry is projected to be worth $1.5 trillion by the year 2030. Just let that sink in. It's $1.5 trillion with a T on the number. Right now, as I'm shooting this video, it's the very start of 2025. That means you have 5 years to position yourself in the growing industry, to learn, to grow, and even establish yourself. Just imagine if you start today, by 2030, how does your life look like? You could be the one of the pioneers in your niche with a thriving business in an industry that's only going to get bigger, right? But if you wait for next year, if you wait for the next months, you'll miss the opportunity to ride this wave. Businesses are already transitioning online. They need help with marketing, with sales, with reaching their customers in this digital world, even building a solid reputation in their business through online marketing. And the best part, there's enough demand for everyone who's willing to step up. So just ask yourself, whether you're listening from me in this video right now, where could you be in the next 5 years if you started today, right? Third reason why I believe this is the best business model to start is that you are solving real problems for businesses, which means they are willing to pay for your expertise. Because here's the truth, you don't need a marketing degree. Hindi mo kailangan ng college diploma or years of formal education to succeed in this field. All you need is to learn the right skills. And think about this, making money is actually a skill. Marketing online is actually a skill. And like any skill, you can learn it, you can master it, and use it to create value. I want to share with you my story. You know what? I didn't come from a marketing background. Like literal wala. In fact, I was a pharmacy student. I was a graduate of BS Pharmacy. But you know what? I learned to help businesses grow, both locally and internationally, simply by mastering the basics of digital marketing. The best part? This isn't something you need to spend 4 years studying in college. Unlike being a doctor, lawyer, or engineer, of course you need to commit to learning and practicing. But in digital marketing, you just need to commit to learning and practicing, and you could become an expert in the next 90 days if you just lock in. So here's how I look at it. Marketing isn't about fancy titles or degrees. It's about solving problems. When you can help a business get more customers, generate more sales, build their online reputation, they will gladly pay you for your expertise. Because isipin mo, at the end of the day, they're not buying your time. They are buying the results you can deliver sa business nila. And this is why I 100% believe starting a marketing agency is the best business you can start in 2025. It doesn't require huge upfront costs, the demand is massive and growing, and it's built on solving real problems, which means there will always be a market for your services. And in a little bit, I'll share with you how you can join my free community where I'll guide you step by step on how to get started. But for now, I wanted to reflect on the opportunity that is in front of you. Just imagine where you could be in the next few months or even a few years if you started today. So if you're serious about starting 2025 strong and you want to learn how to build your own marketing agency, I want to invite you to join my free Facebook community, wherein inside I'll share with you step-by-step guides, resources, and real strategies that you can apply today. And don't worry, there's no catch. You do not even need to give me your email like what other marketing gurus are doing. This is my way of giving back to you and helping more people like you get started. So all you have to do, there's a link below down this video. You just need to click that link to join my free Facebook community. And I want to make 2025 the year you finally take control of your future. And if this video resonated with you, feel free to please subscribe my channel if you want to support me in sharing more tips, strategies, and inspiration to help you on your journey. This is Chrys Tiu, and I'm rooting for your success.